Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy C Pims here, and I'm back again with a brand new video for you guys. Well, needless to say, as you guys can tell, I've been MIA for quite a long time now. This is actually what this video is going to be about. I feel like I owe you guys an explanation as to why I haven't uploaded in about 2 years now. And since then, I've gained a lot of new subscribers. So I know I have a lot of new viewers and a lot of new subscribers who don't know who I am. My name is Colin. However, I decided to name my channel CPAMs just with the initials of my first name and last name and kind of combine the two. So that's why I go by CPAMs. Kind of created the name for myself. So that's who I am. Ironically enough, I am filming this video on my birthday, which is December 28th. So it is my birthday, and I'm filming this on my birthday for you guys. I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt like it was fitting. So that's what I'm doing for you guys. So real quick, like I said, I feel like I owe you guys an explanation as to why I haven't uploaded in 2 years. I mean, the last video you guys saw probably is that I uploaded the Chemical Guys Hydro Slick ceramic wax that I put on my wheels. There was a video about me applying that. I did a full video on that. So since then I haven't uploaded. So what I want to go ahead and do in this video is, number one, I want to go ahead and talk about the Maxima, kind of what's been going on with that, what's new about it, if there is anything new, which you guys will figure out in this video. Talk about that, give you guys an update on that. Number two, I kind of want to go ahead and talk about what I've been going through the past 2 years, kind of just what's been going on in my life the past 2 years, which can kind of, will probably give you guys a understanding as to why I haven't uploaded in quite a long time. And yeah, so without further ado, let's just go ahead and roll right into this. I'm not going to bore you guys too long. Alrighty, you guys, so as you guys can see, we got the hood open and now we are looking at the engine bay. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just work my way from what I've done on the left side of the engine bay over to the right side of the engine bay. So starting on the left side of the car, what I'm showing you guys right now, I ended up replacing my alternator. The original one that I had on, or I should say the original one that was on the car when I got it, was an OEM Nissan one. Ended up finally taking a crap on me, so I ended up replacing that. Kind of a funny backstory on that. So I ended up replacing it once, and I ended up getting a remanufactured one, and that one ended up being bad as well. So then I just ended up and getting a brand new Duralast one, and since then it's been working fine. Also over here on the left side, right here, as you guys can see, right below that hose, I put in a brand new thermostat in this thing, OEM Nissan one. The old thermostat was okay. It was working fine. There was no issues with it. I just wanted to put a brand new one in there since I was already right here replacing the alternator, and I already had it somewhat exposed. So I went ahead and put a brand new thermostat in as well. Also, what I ended up doing, you guys aren't going to be able to see it. Maybe not. Also, I ended up putting a new serpentine belt on this thing. The serpentine belt that was on here was pretty dry rotted and it was starting to crack, so I didn't want to have it end up snapping on me while I was driving and run into that issue. Now moving to the center part of the engine bay, I ended up replacing my valve covers again. I kind of stated in one of my videos, obviously a couple years back, I replaced the valve covers. However, I didn't do a video on it and I didn't film it again. It's kind of a tedious and long process, especially since you have to remove the intake manifold to get to the rear spark plugs and also obviously the rear valve cover. As well, as you guys can tell, I didn't film any of this other stuff that I'm going to talk about that I've replaced. So for the ones that were on here before, I got off Amazon thinking they were going to be okay, and turns out they definitely weren't okay, and they weren't the best fitting for my car. So I would highly suggest, if you ever go to replace your valve covers, just get OEM ones and save yourself the headache. But yeah, so brand new valve covers that are OEM, straight from Nissan. Also, what I ended up doing, as you guys can probably see, I know I had stated in one of my previous videos I replaced these ignition coil packs. Um, so these I had already replaced. However, the ones in the rear ended up kind of going bad on me too. So I ended up replacing those. So I ended up replacing the valve covers, brand new OEM Nissan ones, and I ended up replacing the coil packs, which are Hitachi brand, which is basically OEM Nissan coil packs as well. So I have brand new coil packs both front and back, and I also replaced and put in brand new spark plugs in this thing. And then last but not least, moving over to the right side of the engine bay, as you guys can see, I have the stock air box in here. At one point I did have a Weapon R short ram intake in here, but however that kind of ended up going bad. It came with the plastic MAF adapters, and that thing just kept breaking on me. No matter what I did, I re-glued it and everything else. I even got a different brand, and that one ended up breaking on me as well. So I just ended up putting the stock airbox back in and just got rid of the Weapon R one. And also, I ended up replacing and getting a brand new mass airflow sensor that is OEM, brand new Nissan. Hitachi brand as well, as the same as the coil packs. This is Hitachi brand, so it is basically OEM Nissan. Now we're in the interior. You guys probably obviously got a glimpse of this earlier in the video, but anyways, this is how it's going. So as you guys can probably tell, you might be able to notice I don't have my aftermarket steering wheel, and I don't have my aftermarket seat that I had in here, as well as my custom homemade shift knob, I guess you could say, which I'll talk a little bit about that. So yeah, I ended up having a Volante white wood grain steering wheel in here with a D&D quick release and an NRG short hub. That was pretty cool. If you guys want to check that out, I actually have a video of me installing that, so you guys can check that out and see what it looked like with that steering wheel in here. So yeah, ended up putting the OEM one back on with the airbag and all that stuff. So it's back to that. Here, what I ended up having, I used to have a Cypher Auto, just they called it their economy line reclinable seat that was also gray, kind of a racing style seat. Had nice bolsters and had a nice, had nice thigh bolsters here, and also had nice, waist and torso bolsters as well. Felt really snug. I really liked how it was. But yeah, so, and I also put in the stock shift knob back in. I used to have a baseball handle. So as far as the interior goes, this is pretty much it. The dash and everything, it's all OEM. It's still the same stuff. Like I said, the only aftermarket bits I had was the steering wheel, the Volante steering wheel with the short hub and quick release. Also had the Cypher Auto seat in here, and then the custom homemade baseball bat shift knob. That I want to go ahead and do now is talk to you guys about the future plans for the Maxima. Now, as you guys might be able to guess, the future plans for the Maxima is to sell it. Now, I obviously I wouldn't say I didn't expect it to happen, but I mean, I kind of hate to say that it is happening. I mean, I love this thing, but at the same time, right now it's gotten to the point where, like, I've replaced all the stuff, as I mentioned earlier in the video. I've replaced and put so much money into it, and there's still other issues that it has, and it's just gotten to the point where I don't feel like throwing more money at it if I'm not really truly wanting to keep it at this point. So yeah, I plan to eventually sell it. I know you guys have probably found me because of this car, and that's why I've kind of held on to it for as long as I have, as of now even. So it's a bummer. It's going to be sad once I do get rid of it. But alright, you guys, so without further ado, let's go ahead and I'll fill you guys in on what my life's been like the past 2 years, kind of what I've been going through the past 2 years, and kind of obviously will lead into why I haven't uploaded in the past 2 years. So I'm just gonna jump into it. I'm not really gonna kind of lead you guys on, but needless to say, I'll just say right off the bat, the past 2 years have been rough for me, man. Like I'm not one to sit there and say poor me or like, and that's in no way, shape, or form what I'm trying to put out there. But I mean, it's been rough. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like it's been tough for me. Just a lot's happened in the past 2 years. I mean, I had in March of 2020, my mom ended up passing away unexpectedly. Kind of something that just, I mean, happened. Obviously, it is part of life. We're all gonna go through it, sooner or later. So I had to deal with that. That in itself has been a whole brand new experience that I mean, obviously, I'm not used to. I mean, obviously, I've had family members pass away, but not like immediate family. Like someone like your mom or your dad or your siblings or if you have like really close cousins, it's way different when someone really close to you passes away. So, like I said, it's just been a whole new experience for me. I mean, just having someone immediate, like your immediate family pass away that you're used to seeing every day, and then all of a sudden they're just they're gone. It's a huge learning curve for one, and for two it's just a huge, I don't even kind of really know the words to describe it per se, but it's just a challenge. I'll say that it's a huge challenge to go through something like that. Like I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but I mean that's been one thing that happened. I mean, but yeah, so that's one huge major key reason as to why I haven't uploaded. Now I understand you guys are probably like, well, that's been like 2 years already. I mean, there's other stuff kind of behind that also that I'm not going to go into, as far as just me dealing with that, just dealing with, obviously, like I said, someone in your immediate family passing away it's a huge thing. Like it's something you're never prepared for. It's something you're like, there's really no explanation to it. I can't even really tell you guys what you could expect, or what you might feel when something like that happens, because everyone deals with that stuff differently. It's just like I said, it's just a huge learning curve. It's a challenge, and it's definitely just it definitely just puts things into perspective when something like that happens. So if you guys do follow me on Instagram, actually, I did put up a couple posts about it. So um, yeah, I mean, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you might know. Other than that, if you don't, that's why I'm letting you guys know. So I mean, that has happened, and I mean, I'm still, I mean, something like that too. I mean, it. I know it's been 2 years since then. Like I said, it was in 2020, but I mean, like I said, there's some things that, since my body and my mind was kind of in the shocked phase once it happened, like there's stuff that has hit me way later on than I expected, nor did I even expect it would even happen. So I'm still dealing with stuff with like that. Like I said, I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but I mean, if anyone watching this knows or understands, then you guys can probably relate to where I'm coming from. Get into the second reason right now as well. Alrighty, guys. So for the second thing, about, I'd probably say 6 or 7 months after my mom had passed, I took a gnarly fall, and I ended up basically fracturing my right hip. Specifically, if you guys are into anatomy or whatever, into the body on it in itself, I basically ended up back fracturing my femoral neck in my right leg / my right hip. Yeah, so that was pretty tough and pretty traumatic, actually. I mean, I'm still dealing with some issues, which I might even get into a little later on when I'm explaining this, but ended up taking that fall, and I ended up getting X-rays the next day. Um, and from what they told me, I just went to urgent care and got X-rays just to get them quick and fast, have them done. Um, from what they told me there, that there was no signs of dislocation and no signs of any fractures or anything like that, so I assumed I was good. Now, however, I ended up seeing a chiropractor, but he suggested I go ahead and get a MRI done on my right hip. So I went ahead and got that done, and sure as shit, I ended up having a fracture in my right hip / my femoral neck. Now, as you could imagine, I mean, I was kind of shocked. I mean, I knew I messed myself up pretty good, but I didn't know it was that serious and that severe. So, and mind you, at this time, I'm already like, since I took the fall, I was already like, shit, 3 weeks into it already healing itself. So I was kind of, I wouldn't say I was screwed, but it was like, I probably, looking back on it, I should have had surgery. However, I'm kind of starting to realize that now, like, there's kind of, I don't know if it's from the fall, but there's also some lingering issues that I'm having that I've been dealing with. So I don't know if it's related to that fall or what. I mean, obviously, I didn't film at all. I didn't even pick up my camera. I mean, my camera literally had dust on it forever. So, yeah, there's been that. That's been another huge reason as to why I haven't uploaded. I mean, I went through all the stuff. I went through going to a chiropractor. I went through going through physical therapy and all that stuff. Alrighty, you guys. So for the third and final thing, I want to go ahead and tell you guys kind of what I've been dealing with for about the past year and a half now. I've been dealing with some pretty bad abdominal pain and digestion issues. Now, I mean, you guys might think, well, I mean, doesn't sound like too big of a deal, but to be honest, it kind of has been. As you guys might have even been able to tell, I have lost some weight because of it. There was at one point in time I had a hard time eating and stuff like that, just because my stomach was so messed up. I'm still dealing with it right now. I mean, I deal with this on a daily basis, especially the abdominal pain. I mean, it's gotten to the point times where, I mean, I've gone to the hospital for it. Unfortunately, they don't really know what's going on or what's causing it, and it definitely sucks not having an answer to it all, and obviously not knowing what's going on is definitely isn't reassuring at all whatsoever. However, I have been told everything is good. Nothing is like obviously life-threatening or anything like that, so that's all good. But at the same time, it is super frustrating that it's something I deal with every day, and I mean, I've done a bunch of tests and all that, and they've said everything's good and it looks normal, but however, I certainly don't feel that way. So, I don't want to get too deep into that. I mean, I obviously could, but I mean, that's something else that I've been dealing with, like I said, for about the past year and a half now, and that's honestly, it's taken quite a toll on me, but I'm still in the process of trying to get it figured out, so hopefully get it figured out soon. So, I mean, with that being said, I mean, I appreciate everyone who has watched this far in the video, or I should say who has watched the full video. It definitely means a lot, and I appreciate everyone's support so far on the channel. I obviously want to keep growing this thing. I want to see where I can take this. But yeah, real quick, what I wanted to also touch up on is as far as the future of the channel, I don't know when you guys could expect me to upload another video besides this one that you guys are watching right now. As of right now, my main focus is to put myself first and kind of get myself back healthy and get back to feeling like my normal self. That's my top priority right now, and that's what my main focus is. So moving forward, to be honest, I don't know when you guys can expect another video from me. As much as I hate to say that, that's just kind of the truth, and that's where I'm at with the whole thing. So hopefully you guys understand. I mean, it could be, you guys could see a video from me maybe 2 months from now, 6 months from now or a year from now, or like I said, I can't give you guys, honestly, as of right now, I can't give you guys a specific timeline as to when you guys might be able to expect a new video from me. So, I mean, hopefully you guys understand kind of where I'm coming from. Alrighty, everyone. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. I covered everything that I wanted to cover with you guys. As far as the ending part of this video, kind of just talking to you guys to say what I've been dealing with the past 2 years or so. So hopefully you guys, you know, understand kind of where I'm coming from and from my perspective. Like I said, I felt like I owed you guys an explanation, like I've said earlier in the video. You know, I do have a lot of new subscribers, and I do have some new viewers. So I don't know. I just felt like it was right. Now, I obviously don't have to explain myself at all to you guys, but you know, you guys subscribe to my channel and you guys watch me, you know, do stuff to my car, to the Maxima. You watch me, you know, do golf vlogs. You know, you watch my content just in general. So I mean, I don't know. I just felt like it was fitting to just go ahead and make an explanation video as to why I've been gone for so long. To be honest, I didn't even really feel like filming this video, but at the same time, it is good for me. It's good for me to get back kind of filming and, I mean, put a video out for you guys mainly. So if you guys did watch the whole video, if you guys stayed to the end, please go ahead and smash that thumbs up button for me. I want to see the support on this video. To be honest, I'm not expecting this video to do well, but I don't really care about that. I'm just putting it out mainly for, you know, you guys and for the new viewers who, you know, who have just subscribed or have been subscribed for, you know, a while, and since I haven't uploaded in a while, they're just seeing a video now. So yeah, go ahead, smash that thumbs up button for me. Also, leave a comment down below. Go ahead and comment "still proud" since I'm rocking their stuff today. Shout out to my homie GSP out in Hawaii. Go ahead and comment "still proud" down below. Let me know that you stayed to the end of the video. Also, go ahead, smash that subscribe button. And with that being said, I'll catch you when I catch you. It's your boy C Pims. Peace out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.